your life work.
Because your guidance counselor's too lazy to talk to you. Oh, please. Nobody's named Too Good. You can't even be funny about that. Oh, yes. Iowa State College. The high school after high school.
These racks and shelves contain a lot of books.
Are we talking about the library or the librarian?
Hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions. How do you feel about them?
I'm kind of overwhelmed, sir.
To you? Are they your friends?
Oh, I hope so.
Have you a real love of books and learning?
Yeah, I would think so since I have a PhD.
That's good. Now, do you like people?
No,
And
absolutely
do people
not.
Like you?
Hell no, they hate my
Like all
guts.
kinds of people, the young as well as the old. People
I
of
only
all
get along with
stations of
dead
life.
people because they don't talk
You
back.
do? That's wonderful. Because when you have these two important
I
qualifications,
was around since the beginning
love
of
for
books.
and love for people, you may well consider the vocation of a librarian, a vocation that gives full
Ben
enjoyment
Franklin was
to the
a hottie
librarian
in my day.
and radiates it to the public.
Oh, he's got 3 brain cells in
The
his
public,
head.
that may consist of children with an awakening interest in literature.
Oh,
or
please.
professionals
Kids only care
searching
about
for
their
special
fancy
scientific
doodads and
information.
vidya games.
Or the blind, who do their reading by touch. Or people of rural areas whose library is brought to them on wheels.
What madness is
Yes,
this?
there are many aspects to this worthwhile occupation. All of vital
This is called a
importance
book,
to
young
a
man.
nation's life.
Oh, thank you. I've never
Let
seen
us
one in my
consider
life.
Some of the various types of libraries and start with the greatest of all, the Library of Congress, which is located in Washington, D.C.
I personally have 3
One of the
articles
largest
in there.
the world, this library, established in 1800,
No, for real. I do.
is relatively new when compared with those of some European countries. Serious scholars may use its excellent
He's making his
facilities
lip look bigger, I know
and
that
collection
much.
of more than 5 million books and manuscripts. This truly national library extends research and other services to members of Congress, the government
Oh, yes.
departments, and
Animal husbandry.
the many different libraries in our country have various functions, depending
None which
on
are
their
good for
location.
you.
Each one has to answer a specific need. Therefore, a modest
knew Ed's
rural
garage
library
could be a
must
library?
different from a city library, offering a multitude of services to meet the needs of a great variety of persons.
For all sorts of weird,
The
deviant
specialized
behaviors.
library in an industrial plant
You're
is
blowing the
different from
trumpet
one
wrong.
Owned by a law firm. But
Man, you could throw one of those books and it would kill a
Basically,
puma.
the task of the individual librarian remains the same, bringing books and people together.
And doing it horribly.
The largest number of librarians are found
An
in
entire
5
redwood forest
general
can be found in this
classifications.
room.
First, we may mention the catalogers who usually work behind
Are they
the
cats
scenes.
or logs? You
They
decide.
organize and interpret library collections for you readers.
Oh, yes,
Here is
alphabetical
an
order.
illustration
That's a
of what
job I
proper
really want to
cataloging
handle.
can accomplish.
I'm looking for a book on television, but I forgot.
Do you know the author?
No, I don't, and I don't know the title
I
either.
don't know
But it's a
anything.
blue book.
At all.
Yeah, it kind of
Please
gives
help
the
me
whole
get the
story.
broom out of my
You know.
ass.
I think we can help you.
But I doubt
This
it.
problem was not an unusual one. He did not know the author's name, nor did he
The
remember
Dewey
the
Decimal
title of the book.
System? Hot
But
damn!
he knew
How many
the
people even know how to use that anymore?
Because the cataloger did a good job, the book was easily located, and the boy was further encouraged to use the library facilities.
I feel good
Proper
now
book
that I am hooked
evaluation
on
and careful
phonics.
research render a great service to the patron.
You can read past the
Second,
title page,
there are
son.
the reference librarians who help readers in their search for special information.
The hell do you want?
On China, can you help me identify the dating of some old Chinese bronzes?
No?
I'm starting on a new project on radar. Could you compile a bibliography on this subject for me?
And I need all the episodes of MASH that you can get
The
me.
reference librarians locate various materials through their familiarity with the contents of the library. A very important
Because they live
money
there and they know
time-saving
nothing else of this
service to
world.
the public. Third, we have the circulation librarian.
Lois
who
Lane, you're on
organizes
hard
and
times,
supervises
girl.
The distribution of books. And by the way, this job belongs to a classification which does not necessarily require college training.
Oh, so in other words, this is actually Rhea Perlman.
We have librarians who serve the young people, much the same as adults are served,
Oh,
except
these poor
that the
kids are being
children's levels of
traumatized.
interest
We don't want
are
to read. Give us
Each child is
TV.
looked
I'd
upon
rather
as
watch
an
Howdy
individual
Doody than deal
whose
with
reading
this
habits
shit.
are in the formative period.
You're talking madness.
There are the school librarians who contribute to the educational programs of their
And
school.
they're God's gift to us
College and
researchers.
university libraries employ special staffs for the
Yes,
work
that's
of
your
research,
catalog card for the
cataloging,
Book of
reference,
Bras.
and circulation,
Thanks.
just as do the large public libraries. The large public schools generally employ
What is this big
special
round thing in
librarians
front
to
of me?
assist the pupils in finding suitable books.
Oh, so no Kama Sutra, huh?
During free reading periods,
Free reading
librarians
period?
have to direct
That
the young
existed?
reader's interest into approved and worthwhile channels. A challenging and rewarding job.
Oh, I bet it is when
In
you
the
work with
smaller
13-year-olds.
schools, the library is usually under the supervision and direction of a teacher librarian. Pupils working during free periods generally handle circulation. However,
What
under
is
such
this
a plan,
madness
the
that you're all
library personnel
doing?
changes from
Schools
period
could
to
do
period,
this?
with little opportunity for individuals to really understand library work.
Don't mind when I pick my nose here,
Up till
son.
now, we have discussed the jobs that must be done in every library.
Now let's talk
So
about
far, we mentioned
moonlighting.
the catalogers, the reference librarians, the circulation, children, and school librarians.
Too much for
At
any
times,
human
they
being
do
to
their
handle.
share in
Just
the
forget
reviewing
it.
of new books, evaluating and eventually buying them. This is done with one single purpose in mind.
To make
the
sure
improvement
everyone's
of
rock
their service
stupid.
To the people in their community and the country at large.
50 Shades of Grey.
In
I think I'll throw
library
this
work,
out.
There exist a number of positions that require special competence and preparation. Take,
Or
for
incompetence,
example, the
judging by Ed
administrator of
here.
a large library, often a highly paid executive. You'll understand that this person needs a great capacity for leadership.
In other words, he has to be able to know how to bullshit everybody.
And a thorough understanding
Now
of
remember,
all
Karen's
phases of
birthday is this
procedures
Saturday,
in
and
the
the theme is
organization.
Gilligan's Island.
Then there are the specialists in subject resources.
These
particularly
people
in
have nothing
scientific,
better to do with
technical,
their
and
lives.
social science fields, who render bibliographic and reference service to public, university,
Headset
and special
ass.
libraries. Extension librarians for county and regional libraries who understand the
Oh,
social
yes.
organization of rural
The Communist
communities
Manifesto.
and the
I think
objectives
I'll
of
read
rural
this
leaders
one.
Pioneer in a steadily expanding
Oh yes, Ghetto Freaks. I think I'm gonna enjoy this.
Librarians in adult education, including
Oh,
leaders,
yeah,
advisors, community
adult
workers, and group
education.
leaders, provide special service for adults. Public relations specialists interpret the library's work to the public by personal contact or by means of
Since when did the library need PR?
radio, films, or other methods of public
Ooh, I
relations.
need that film, poultry raising. Agriculture, who needs it?
Specially trained librarians are always developing newer
Man, early
resources and
viewfinder
educational
sucked.
uses of microfilm, motion picture film,
No, he's an
and
assassin.
other visual materials, such as posters and pamphlets.
You know, things to waste paper with.
Music scores for classical and popular compositions are available to music lovers.
This is insane. All this is available to me in my local
Photograph records are
library?
also found
I've
in
been
many
cheated.
modern libraries.
Well, this has
Hospital
been an interesting
librarians
article on
provide
labial
special
removal.
service
Let me
for
go hit on
patients
her
and
now,
hospital
since
personnel.
I am a doctor.
For instance,
Did you get me
Date
a
me!
on the sternocleidomastoid and the zygomatic head of the quadratus levi superioris?
I'm
I
sorry,
heard
did you
about
just
it.
speak English?
Here it is.
I hope you dry up,
I
old
didn't mind the
man.
research on them, but the pronunciations really had me stumped for a bit.
You know, 'cause I'm a girl.
the professional librarian is required to have a college degree and to have attended a special library school.
Wow, wonder what those were
Although
like.
librarians in
Oh
small
my God,
libraries
the
are not
card
required
catalog
to
of
be
my
library
dreams.
School graduates. They must have had some special training.
You know, how to handle a
Reference
whole
work
bunch of
required in high
drawers.
School courses in the sciences, both social and physical, will be especially helpful in acquainting you with the
Quit
library.
eating your thumb,
Study the
weirdo.
work of your school librarian, and perhaps you can secure permission to assist.
Excuse
If you
me,
become
I'd
a
like to be
librarian,
cool,
you will
so I'm
find
gonna
that
join the
there can be great
library.
Variety and interest, as well as security in
Oh,
this
come
career.
on, she just robbed a
Your
pizzeria
abilities
of a
will be
nice
challenged.
tablecloth.
But you will be rewarded with real pleasure from your work. Salaries comparable with those of similar professions.
Oh,
and
nothing going on in
opportunities
that
for
head.
advancement. You will derive satisfaction from a knowledge that your work is vital and essential
No, it
in
won't.
forming the kind of world in which you want to live.
The world I want to
When you
live in
investigate
would
the
be in a
field
library, but not with
You will
people in
find
it.
that there is a need for thousands of trained
Oh
librarians.
my God, that car's gonna hit the library! Look out!
Library schools and the American Library Association. They are able to give you valuable advice.
Except on
If you have
romance,
the
you're on
personal
your own for that.
qualifications, librarianship may well become your life work.
Oh, do me to hell, why don't you? Thanks, Burton Holmes. I feel better about myself already. The worst thing you could get at that job would be a paper cut. Filmed in Des Moines, they don't even know what a library is.